What if you were floating through the silence of space, stars shimmering all around, and then ahead of you, a circle of pure darkness, not a shadow, not the absence of light, but something that devours light itself? Would you turn away or get closer? Because somewhere beyond that edge, the laws of the universe start to break. A black hole isn't really a hole at all. It's a region of space so dense, so heavy, that gravity bends everything even time toward its center. Einstein predicted this long ago when a massive star, 3 times heavier than our sun, dies. Its own gravity crushes it into an invisible point of infinite density. Imagine taking 4 suns and squeezing them into something smaller than Manhattan. The weight of that much matter doesn't just pull on space, it tears it. You wouldn't see a surface or an edge, just the last light spiraling inward before vanishing forever. But here's the first twist, even before you fall in. The black hole has already started eating time itself. Every explorer knows curiosity is the most dangerous force in the universe. As you drift closer to the edge, the event horizon, the universe begins to play tricks on you. Time itself starts to bend. From where you are, everything feels normal. You're falling faster, deeper, the pull growing stronger with every heartbeat. Light from the stars behind you stretches into long bands of color like rainbows being pulled apart. But to anyone watching from far away, the story looks very different. They'd see you slowing down, your motion fading, until, at the very edge, you seem frozen suspended in time, never quite touching the darkness. That's because near a black hole, time runs slower the closer you get. If 1 minute passes for you, years, maybe centuries could pass for everyone else. From your point of view, you're still moving forward. From theirs, you've become a ghost trapped on the border between existence and eternity. And if you fall feet first, your own body will begin to tell you what space really feels like when it starts to tear apart. The closer you fall, the more space itself turns against you. Gravity isn't equal anymore. It's stronger at your feet than at your head. Your body begins to stretch, gently at first, then relentlessly. Astronomers call this spaghettification. You're being pulled into a single line, every atom, every molecule stretched along the curve of space-time itself. If you were falling into a stellar black hole only about 15 kilometers wide, yet 20 times heavier than the sun, you wouldn't make it far. You'd be torn apart long before reaching the event horizon. But if it's a supermassive black hole like Sagittarius A star, at the center of our galaxy, the story changes. The difference in gravity between your head and your feet becomes so small. You might cross the horizon without even realizing it. You wouldn't die instantly. You'd just fall forever. But crossing the horizon isn't the end. It's the beginning of something far stranger. The place where physics stops making sense. Beyond the horizon, there's no way back. Inside lies the singularity, the heart of the black hole, where everything we know about physics simply stops working. Here, density becomes infinite. Space and time no longer behave the way they should. They switch roles, time becomes space. And space becomes time. You wouldn't know what comes before or after. There is no direction, no order. Only a collapsing reality, spiraling toward an impossible point. Stephen Hawking believed that black holes don't just swallow matter, they hold on to information. That information is trapped at the edge, encoded in faint particles escaping into the void, what we now call hawking radiation, over time as the black hole evaporates. Those particles might carry tiny traces of everything it once consumed, including you. Maybe those faint flashes of light are not destruction, but memory. So maybe falling in doesn't mean disappearing. Maybe it means becoming part of something that outlives time itself. Some scientists believe that what lies beyond a black hole isn't destruction, but possibility. The theory of the multiverse suggests that every outcome, every choice, exists somewhere in another reality. In one universe, here, you fell into the black hole and vanished beyond time. In another, you're still out there drifting safely through the stars, unaware of the version of you that never returned. Perhaps black holes aren't the end, but the bridges, tunnels connecting the stories the universe tells itself. Maybe every fall is a doorway, and every loss is just a different kind of beginning. The truth is, no one knows what waits beyond that edge. The only thing certain is that curiosity will always pull us closer to look, to question, to wonder. So, what would actually happen if you fell into a black hole? Maybe the better question is, would you dare to find out between science and silence